Welcome to Shadow's World Backyard Adventures, where even the smallest corner of nature has a story to tell. Today, we're taking a slow, peaceful walk through the meadow, slipping into the wooded trails and wandering down toward the quiet pond. Along the way, we'll explore a variety of plants, mushrooms, and whatever strange, beautiful, or unexpected things we happen to stumble upon. This is just a small glimpse into what hides within the woods of Southeastern Connecticut, a place where every fallen log, every patch of moss, every bend in the trail holds something worth discovering. From tiny fungi glowing under the shade, to wildflowers tucked between stones, to the ripples of the pond hinting at life beneath the surface, there's always something new waiting. So, take a breath, slow your steps, and come explore with me. This is Shadow's World, and the adventure starts right in the backyard. As we move along the meadow's edge, we come across a spot from one of our earlier adventures where the bright orange dodder vine once wrapped itself around its host plant. Now, the dodder has completely died back, faded to thin, brittle strands, and without that parasitic grip, you can finally see the damage it left behind. The host plant is wilted, brown, and collapsed, drained of its strength. It's a quiet reminder of how intense nature can be, even in the smallest corners of the woods here in southeastern Connecticut. Now we've come upon some wild grapevines and a really interesting red flower off in the distance. And right here, we've got a little visitor at work, a bee moving from flower to flower, collecting pollen. Watch how carefully it brushes through each bloom, packing those tiny pollen grains onto its legs. Bees do this all day, and they're incredibly important for keeping our plants, gardens, and forests thriving. Let's give them a moment and enjoy the way they keep the whole ecosystem running. As we get closer to the pond, you can see the surface ripple ahead of us. Those quick splashes are the frogs jumping in, slipping beneath the water the moment they hear us coming. It's a simple little scene, but it shows just how alive this pond is. Every step we take sends another frog diving for cover. Let's take a closer look at this red flower, growing right along the edge of the pond. Its color really stands out against the greens and browns around it, and you can see how the petals catch the light as the water ripples nearby. Little moments like this show just how much beauty hides in the quiet corners of the backyard. Such an amazing variety of plant life can be seen here. Everywhere you look, something different is growing each plant, adding its own color and texture to the landscape. Take a moment to slow down and enjoy it. There's so much beauty in the world around us, and it's worth stopping to appreciate what nature has to offer. Off in the distance, you can see a group of tiny bugs rippling across the surface of the water, moving together like a living pattern. And right along the shoreline, more of those bright red flowers are growing, adding a splash of color to the edge of the pond. Moments like this show just how much life is packed into even the quiet corners of the backyard. And here we have some Queen Anne's lace. These delicate white clusters stand out beautifully against the greens around them, almost like tiny lace doilies scattered through the meadow. They're common here in Southeastern Connecticut, but every bloom has its own shape and pattern if you take a moment to look closely. Thanks for joining me on this walk through the meadow, the wooded trails, and the quiet pond. We've only scratched the surface of what hides in the forests of Southeastern Connecticut, the plants, the mushrooms, the tiny creatures, and all the strange little wonders that show up when you slow down and look closely. There's always more out here. More colors, more textures, more surprises waiting under the leaves and logs. So keep exploring. Keep wandering, and keep your eyes open, because every step in these woods has a story. This has been Shadow's World Backyard Adventures. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and enjoy the wild right outside your door.